you could just do stuff and get things done and get the outcome. But then I feel for a lot of people, you need a reason as to why you're doing it. For us, it was our parents. For other people, it's proving people wrong. For others, it's money. And so I think you really need to find the reason why you do it.
How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Driven. In today's episode, we're going to be discussing about meeting your expectations with your work ethic.
And for those that don't know us, my name is Juan, and this is my brother Alexis. And together, we started a company in 2019 in the automotive film e-commerce industry. And currently, we're at a run rate of $3 million a year. So up to that point, I feel like we know what we're talking about.
So getting back into the topic, I know the topic is meeting your expectations with your work ethic. I'm bringing up this topic because I heard it from PBD, which is Patrick Bet-David. That, and this is just a simple rundown, that a lot of people, they have big goals. They, many entrepreneurs, they want the big business. They want everything that comes with the business. I know also you have some examples that we'll get into. But so, okay, just to break it down, I know some entrepreneurs have some big goals, but their work ethic is not there. So they're not willing to sacrifice. They're not willing to work. They say they know how to get there, but yet they don't put the work. So their work ethic is down here, but their goals is up here. So either they're going to start to get envious of the people that are putting up the work and they're reaching their goals, or they're just gonna give up. So in order to fix that, your goals are up here, your work ethic is down here. In order to fix that, you got to raise up your work ethic to meet your goals. Or if your work ethic is down here, you got to lower down your goals to meet your work ethic. And
so that's what pretty much it means, no?
Yeah, that's what it means. And I know, again, there's a lot of examples, and even with us towards the beginning, I know we wanted to get there, but it's like, I know the work ethic was there, but we were just freaking everywhere. I also know that for a lot of entrepreneurs, again, they have big aspirations, they have big goals, but it's very hard for them to get started. They watch a lot of motivational stuff, a lot of motivational videos. They do something, but they're not consistent, so they're not going to get the results. And I guess, what are your thoughts on that topic?
Yeah, which pretty much that encompasses everything. Like, if you have high expectations, your work ethic has to match it. Because I know, like, here, even at in our business, there's some people with high expectations. They expect higher pay, they expect more benefits, they expect maybe like just little stuff here and there. When we get the food, they expect like even like as small as the guac. And for some reason, I don't mind for like a high performer if they get guac. But for example, someone that's been like really really like low, like so the expectation like it's up here, like higher pay, more benefits, and maybe like more flexibility, more days off. So their expectations are up here, but then their work ethic is down here. And I think it also comes to self-awareness. Some people like self-awareness. And so, but for those people, like, their work ethic's not up there in order to match, what they want, their expectations. And so I do agree that, either they're going to have to put up the work ethic, they're going to have to, have more work ethic, better habits, coming in on time, having good performance, great attitude. So it's going to have to come up here in order for it to match, or else, if they're like their work ethic is down here, then, their expectations, are going to have to go like pretty much on par. So whatever they're getting paid, that's what it is. Some examples of here, some people expect all of that, but then their work ethic is not there yet. And I'll say yet because a lot of people have improved. So their work ethic has gone up, and so like they had more expectations, their work ethic went up. Like one of our managers here, probably their expectation was here. It wasn't really communicated, but I'm assuming it was high. And then their work ethic was on here, but then little by little, their work ethic met their expectations, and so now it's pretty much they're getting paid more, and they're continually growing and getting paid more.
Another example, I know that's with business and work. So entrepreneurs, which is for the majority, a lot of people, workers too, lacking self-awareness, where they demand and want certain things, which is fine as long as they're able to meet the demand of the business, or as long as they're able to contribute with the growth of the business. Then I think it's an equal trade-off. Also in sports, I think the best example that their goals and aspirations is up here and their work ethic is here, I think you know who I'm gonna say. Ronaldo. Yeah. Fucker trains every fucking single day. Like, I think no one could take that away from him, that he's like a very hard worker when it comes to exercising,
Mm-hmm.
his nutrition, the way he lives.
Yeah.
He doesn't drink. That one time where he had the Diet Coke and he put it to the side for water.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, that's something like he's considered one of the best.
Yeah.
Apart from Messi.
Yeah.
I think the best aside from Messi. I think Messi's the GOAT.
Yeah.
But that's for another topic. But he's the best of the best, and his goals are up there. Fucking Ballon d'Oros, wants to win the World Cup. The Champions wants to win it with every single team he's in it. But he's putting up the work ethic. Then you have other soccer players where they think they're the best of the best, and their work ethic is down here. An example is the Mexican national team, Selección Mexicana. Fuckers, they have talent, but they party. Giovanni Dos Santos.
Yeah.
They party, and this is getting too into, but anyways, that's beyond the point. So that's another example. But I guess going back to the topic of, okay, if you have goals that are up here, but your work ethic is down here, what are the first steps people can take to build up their work ethic?
And that's in scenario, there is just only two options. Either you increase work ethic or you lower the expectations.
Yep.
That's the only two.
Yep. Okay, so what would you say, what are some of the first things for people to have them equal each other? An example, I'm a new entrepreneur. Fuck, like sometimes I'm lazy. Sometimes like I don't even want to get out of bed. I need to watch motivational videos for me to get working.
Right.
I'm giving a scenario. So that's that. But then I want a business. I want the business to make money so I could buy like a fucking car or a house.
Yeah. So if I put myself in those shoes, I think I first have to see like why is it that I'm doing it? What's the reason why I'm doing it? Because I feel like, I mean, yes, you could just do stuff and get things done and get the outcome. But then I feel for a lot of people, you need a reason as to why you're doing it. For us, it was our parents. For other people, it's proving people wrong. For others, it's money. And so I think you really need to find the reason why you do it. And assuming that you do find the reason why, I'm confident and I'm sure that the work ethic will follow. But for example, if you're still like, you don't really know, a reason why, like you're not struggling, like you don't need to make ends meet, and you're like pretty comfortable. Yeah. Then and you still feel like how would I say it?
Just comfortable.
Yeah, and you yourself see and know that you're probably more likely than not gonna put in the work. Because I feel like once you know you're gonna put in the work, you know. But if you're still kind of like in that limbo doubt, then I would, like how you said it, lower those expectations down, and maybe not even lower them down, but at the very least understand that people are putting in that work, and so not have that envy, not have that jealousy of the people that are actually putting in the work. But I do genuinely believe and think that you have to have a reason as to why it is that you're doing it. For us now, it's pretty much taking care of our family.
So I was gonna say, what are some examples that people can have? Because I know for each person is gonna be different things, because certain things drive people differently, or people have different drives or different whys. Some when we started, it was retiring our parents. We achieved that. Yeah. Okay, so we have other whys, which is now taking care of our family. Other people, I think they like the materialistic things. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. That drives them. I know that's how they grow their businesses. Like, damn, okay, I want to get out of this apartment and I'm gonna move into a condo. It's a lot better. Okay, that's I hit the goal. And then my next goal is I want a fancy car. Yeah. Okay, my next goal, I want to move away from a condo and get like a freaking sick ass house. Yeah. Next goal. Then the next one, a Lambo, freaking Ferrari, whatever, X, Y, and Z. So that's what drives people. But what are some of the things that, I guess, and this is gonna be a hard question. Yeah. How would people find their why? Because I know it's like what you truly care for, but what if people are indifferent?
Yeah, and so with that, like I agree, like any reason, like you said, like it could be materialistic, and if that's reason enough for you to get going, I think fair enough, and more, have at it, because everyone is different, so no one's to judge, like, oh, that's a bad reason why you should do things. Like, what's your reason? Yeah, it's your reason, and if that motivates you and that accomplishes what it is that you want, I think then go for it. I think that's I'm not gonna say that's good, but well, yeah, I mean, it's good for you. So that's awesome.
Remember there was this, we were doing insurance, and then there was like this 18-year-old kid who just blew up. Granted, because his parents helped him. But remember the reason why he said it is he wanted to prove his ex that he was successful or something like that. For some people, it's that. For some people, it's proving people wrong. Yep. Maybe they looked down upon them for a long time. they just want to prove them like, fuck, like you said I was gonna be a loser, look at me now. Teachers, exes, society in general. Maybe people want to flex on social media. Maybe you want to take care of people. Maybe your goal is to take care of your immediate people, your family. For us, it was our parents. Now it's our family, and then still our parents. Other people, it's maybe like super big, make a big difference in the world. Yeah. So it really can't be anything.
Yeah, and I would think it's like whatever it is that you think about the most. For us, it was really our parents, because we saw the amount of work that they put in. My mom, 7 days a week, 7 to 7. We saw that. My dad also struggling. There's times, when he got something from La Curacao in order to pawn it, to get money cash.
Damn.
And so, seeing that struggle, and it's like, we don't want that for them. And so that was really on our mind, and that was really what got us going. That's why when we started out, like, I remember, like, you went door to door in, applying for jobs. I did too. I remember I went to the El Super, I went to like the Home Depot, I went to different places to apply in person, because back then it was 2012 when I started that. So it wasn't as technological as it is now, applying on, at least I wasn't aware.
That situation where you mentioned that I was 17 at the time. I still remember it was 2014. I just graduated high school, but I wasn't 18 yet. And I think it was my dad. He had lost one of the keys for a car. So he had to replace it. It was $200, which it was a lot at the time.
Even now it is a lot, like 200 for a key.
It's still a lot, and especially like living paycheck to paycheck, because I think we all were. Yeah, we were living paycheck to paycheck, and just seeing that, I'm like, I know that I have more reserved tendencies of like, fuck, like I don't want to do this because I just don't want to ask for certain things. But I'm like, fuck it, it's either that or seeing that situation happen again, where maybe we lose something, or there's an emergency, tire pops or something, where we have to pay another $200. It's either that happens again, or at least now I'm working where I have a little bit of extra money to help. And it's because that why it's like, even though maybe it's like, shit, I don't want to talk to this person. I'm shy. And this is just like in general, I'm shy. I'm scared of interactions. I'm scared of this X, Y, and Z. Your why is going to break through that wall, and it's just going to push you forward. Because there's days, I'm pretty sure there's days where people don't want to get up, just, I guess, because they'd rather just freaking chill, play FIFA, play video games and whatnot. But it's that why that's going to get you up, kind of like how you said.
Yeah, no, but I mean, at least, having a reason as to, to find the reason in order to get your work ethic up. Because I feel like it's like, if nothing happens, like, it's very hard to change that. Like that, what you already have, what you're comfortable with, it's very hard to change that. Yeah,
because I would say motivation, it does get you going. Like how Ellie said, motivation gets you going, but it's the discipline, the consistency that gets you there. And your why is going to make you consistent. Yeah,
that we may have high expectations, but if our work ethic isn't there, then maybe we lower our expectations. And or the other one is we increase our work ethic, and that's maybe through finding your why, or just doing it, increasing the work ethic. I don't know how else to explain it, because I feel like some people have it, and maybe some people don't.
That's one of the things I honestly do believe, is that everything is a learned skill. The way you talk, the way you think, your behaviors, even singing. I know some people say that it's natural. Some people do have the natural talent, but I think everything is a learned skill. Increasing your your work ethic, that's going to be a skill. It's just, you have to, it's baby steps. It's progressive overloading. Because if you try to do where you're working maybe like a few hours to like you're freaking maxing out your day working 16 hours, that's going to be a little bit hard for most people. So it's just baby steps working up towards that.
Well, that being said, this has been another episode of Driven. My name is Juan.
My name is Alexis.
And we'll see you on the next one.